在想让我给他发一下。
解决。
Aleykümselam Adem abi. Aleykümselam Adem abi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. Hello, the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Uzun top kontrol abi.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar ploughing through the middle. Goes for a shot! Pele. Showing great feet there. Good effort from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Azar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And he's managed to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard, and now the breakaway. And here's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Hazard! It's there! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he was quick to react. Trabzonspor already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pelé. This looks promising. Platini. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Pelé. Oh, great leap! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Best powering forward here. Mateus. Quality ball. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Marquez. Trabzonspor looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Davids, renowned for his long-range shooting. Davids gives no quarter whatsoever. Mateus, now it's Mbappe. Mateus does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Hazard. Davids. Now it's Hazard.
There will be
sweet
1 minute
feet.
added time.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Trabzonspor presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement.
Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Trabzonspor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Varane makes a dash for it. Trabzonspor leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Romario. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mateus.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Hazard. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Space for him to turn and look. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give...
And Albertini! And that was too close for comfort.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Davids looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Seedorf. Albertini.
Pelé. Now can he find a finish? Plays it in. Great chance! It's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A shift in momentum perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Albertini. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's picked his way through. Chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
And the shot! And he can thump it away. Ferdinand. And Mateus. And it's Davids. And it's Ibrahimovic. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pepe clears. And they're back on the ball again. That has not gone well. So, what can they make of this? That is good alertness. Mateus. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Azar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Could be danger here, and he's got away from it. Oh, he's on his own. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And now he has two. Trabzonspor are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Hazard. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shot could be on. Messi. Mateus. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he has been fouled there. And this is Hazard. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's good play. Platini. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Trabzonspor have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Trabzonspor enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Romario. He's got away. And that's played in low. Hazard has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Davids. Mateus. And it's Davids. And here's Romario. And it's Azar. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Platini. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Romario. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Romario. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, shooting chance! Seedorf. Hazard. Now Platini. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they've...
Just the keeper in his way. Chance, surely! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7, número 13, número 8, número 9, número 78. Entra
And it's Lampard.
número 80.
And
Número
this is
15,
Bebeto.
número 4, número 33.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Chiellini. Casemiro. Stojkovic. Casemiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Romario. Mateus. Romario. Is there... And Romario! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Corner number 2 then. Towering header! Oh, almost a sixth!
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Casemiro. And it's Lampard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Casemiro. And this is Ronaldinho. Lampard! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Now Davids. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Lampard. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bebeto. Pele powering forward here. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance!
Makaleli. Makaleli.
Plays the game a step ahead. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game
Hello,
yet to kick
everybody,
off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Aimed beyond the defence. So no flag here. Nice control. Look at the space here. Plenty to aim at here. Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desai. Trabzonspor are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
It's not an especially good pass, that. No, it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Platini. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Messi. Messi, good purposeful running this. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a form... And Romario! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has sent him sprawling. Deftly away. Now this could be a chance. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal.
Messi! Brilliant save from Buffon! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Germany are looking to go forward now. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Romario. Chance, surely! There it is! that for him is goal number 10. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players...
Goes for the shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
David's certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Trabzonspor have their third corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Desai getting this one clear. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. And that's another good win of the ball.
Mateus. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Del Piero! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Germany are down to 10 men. Pepe. Looking to play him in. No way through. Schlotterbeck. Platini is the team's great visionary. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Romario.
Germany get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 8, Owen.
Trabzonspor do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Goes for a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Mateus! And again! No, he couldn't get hold of it. Bale, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And here's Messi. And here's Hazard. Platini. And it's Bale. Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Mateus. Knocks it into space. Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. Cannavaro. Platini. And here's Ibrahimovic.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trabzonspor perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Hazard. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids concedes a free kick for that. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And this is how... Shoots! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 66 minutes is number 4, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Substitution on the field, number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 15.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Coming on
This
the
is the
field,
perfect example
number
of how to
3.
play with a man advantage.
Number
Move the
6.
opposition from side to side, wear them down,
Substitution.
deserve goal.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, super ball. Real chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. He leaps for it. And this is Hazard. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rui Costa. And here's Baggio. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Davids has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Trabzonspor go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. Pepe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pepe looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Can he get it through? That's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. Schlotterbeck. Owen. Owen running with intent. He slings it. Impressive jump! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Four added
Four
minutes has
extra
been
minutes
indicated.
added on. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Owen. Hazard. Can he finish? Desai. Rui Costa. Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Bullet. So that's it. It is all over. Trabzonspor can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Just a quick
Hazard
announcement.
taking
We'd
in the
like to inform you
accolades, having
that
been named
CCTV
man of the match. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, they could break here. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And again! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pepe. Rafael Varane. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pull it. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! And again! Rijkaard.
Inter definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Nedved. Heading backwards. Trabzonspor do have a chance to counter here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rijkaard. Now it's Gullit. Threads one in. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And here's Nedved. And it's Zanetti. Punched away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Davids. Half an hour played now. And here's Azar. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Driving forward. Lovely pass. There's the shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Seedorf. Zanetti. Trabzonspor are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he's forced to go back. Zanetti. Nedved. And it's Zanetti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf. Nedved. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And Messi! Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Luis Suarez.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rummenigge. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in, and he's definitely onside. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! And he hits the net. How they've waited. Now they have it. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Trabzonspor have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take
Shapes to shoot! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Trabzonspor are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a cute ball. That's good vision.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il numero 18.
Right card.
Cambio di giocatori.
He is through here. So much time and space here. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Baggio with the short one. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nedved makes a move down the right. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Zanetti. And it's Seedorf. Right card. Shot a goal! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Baggio. Yamal. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Seedorf. Nedved. Picked out brilliantly. Luis Suarez! Davids gets it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Maldini.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pepe deals with that comfortably. Roberto Baggio, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Roberto Baggio. Good ball, good take. And we're done. Trabzonspor are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Messi, who has felt that, hasn't he? And here's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. And the ball's come loose here. Turan.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And the shots! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Great ball, and he's in here. Ibrahimovic! Totti. That's a cute ball. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Trabzonspor very much in the ascendancy, and with a goal to their name. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso over to the right flank. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Messi. That is... tries one from range! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Impressive jump! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring!
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Trabzonspor are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Xavi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He might be in here! Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's destined for the flank. Xavi Alonso. Ibrahimovic. Davids, renowned for his long-range shooting. Mbappe. Hazard. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Off.
Goes for a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's tidy. He's going for goal! Hazard! He is just a joy! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.